Hello everyone, how are you doing? My name's Jake and welcome to this Modern Warfare 3 commentary. I am bringing you a double mob on the map Bootleg, playing some regular 6v6 domination. Hope you guys enjoy it, and today I thought I'd bring you guys a couple of tips I use just in order to get some MOABs. So hopefully you guys can learn something or pick up a few tips. Just before I start with the tips, I'm not saying I'm the best Modern Warfare 3 player. I'm not saying I'm amazing or anything, but hopefully you guys can just pick up a couple of tips. And this is mainly geared towards people who haven't got MOAB, or get a couple of MOABs but want to get more or something. It's not for people who get like a MOAB every day or stuff like that. So maybe you guys, if you do get like a MOAB every day, you can pick up some tips from me, and maybe get 2 MOABs a day, or more, however many you get. So yeah, so basically, just the first thing I want to say is getting a MOAB is all about confidence and mindset. I'd say they're the 2 main things. If you believe you're going to get a MOAB, that's the best way to start. And also mindset. Don't be raging at the game. You will never get a MOAB when you're raging. Trust me, from personal experience, I know raging is not good. So yeah, I think it's sometimes you get killed one off a MOAB and it will make you rage, but that means you can get it. So keep trying. It's not the easiest thing to do, get a MOAB, but I believe most people should be able to get them. They're not impossible. I think that's a thing you guys need to, well, not you guys, but people need to learn in general. I have a friend who's never got a MOAB, and he seems to think they're kind of impossible to get or something, but I don't know, I give him tips but he just doesn't listen. And I think he's a decent player, and I think he probably could get a MOAB, but I don't know, he never seems to think he can do it, and I think he's definitely able to, but he doesn't, I guess, trust himself to do it. So yeah, that's just one thing I wanted to say. Kind of leads me into the next point, which is basically to do with mindset. Oh, that was just host migration, so sorry about that, but yeah, I had to put the parts together. But yeah, as well as mindset, play smart. It's quite an obvious one, but people that I see just don't play smart enough. I get in lobbies with people and I just sit there going, what are you doing? But do not run into their spawn. It's quite an obvious thing, but if you're going for a MOAB, 9 times out of 10, if you run into their spawn, you will die. What I usually do is I play until I'm on a 10 kill streak, let's say, and that's if you get a specialist, then you have a really good chance. Well, not a really good chance, but you have a chance of getting the MOAB. That's how I picture it. If I can get the specialist, I usually go for a 10 kill streak, and then after that I think, alright, I probably could get a MOAB, just because getting a 10 kill streak is not that easy. But if you can get a 10 kill streak in that lobby, you usually gain confidence, if that makes sense. You can get a kill streak in that lobby. So yeah, that's just what I do. But play smart. If you're going for your first MOAB, don't use a shotgun or a sniper. I mean, that comes later. You want to use. I mean, assault rifles are obviously your best bet. To be honest, they're the most, well, in my opinion, the most easy to use guns. So, especially the ACR. I mean, it's an obvious one using specialist. I mean, you probably heard that before. Yeah, which again leads me on to my next point. You want to get all pro perks, because when you unlock that specialist and you have all pro perks, you are nearly invincible. Getting things you wouldn't normally get, Blast Shield Pro, Recon Pro, Sit Rep, Hardline even. Really does help. Like I basically use similar perks on all my guns. So for leveling up, for me, I didn't really get, you know, all the pro perks, but now I've stopped prestiging and like got every perk. I find it so much easier to get M.O.A.Bs. Like it just, the little things, the little details makes like everything come together, if you like. Um, so yeah, another thing, just easy little things you can do. Probably heard it before, but 2 attachments on your gun, because when you get that specialist bonus, you'll have all proficiencies and perks. So you know you get an extra proficiency, if that makes sense. So like if you were going to use kick, just put 2 attachments on and you will get kick later, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, just a couple of things. The perks one, definitely really important, because it's, yeah, I usually find out it's the difference between, you know, a kill or a death. Like if you've marked them using recon or something and you're popping in and out of cover, you know when they're going to come around the cover, like some cover, or you know just what direction they're facing is so helpful. Sit Rep Pro, obviously, because if some dead silence person comes up behind you, you'll know, just turn around, shoot them in the face. So that's a good thing to have. Blast Shield, obviously, because you know you don't want grenades and stuff killing you. And yeah, Hardline is a pretty obvious one, because the amount of times, you know, you'll get on a streak and like you get in a streak and you'll have a couple of assists in that streak. Like I've died, you know, before I got Hardline Pro, because I don't really use Hardline. Now I've got it Pro, I actually use it on like a couple of my sets, but yeah, when I was leveling I did not use it. So yeah, you wanna, oh, this right here, the ballistic vest, I mean, if you've got someone who's willing to help you, definitely take the help. Like I personally never ask my friends to drop ballistic vests and stuff like that, but it really does help, obviously. But yeah, if you've got someone willing to do it, then by all means do it. But I personally never like, you know, not even demanding, but requesting people to do it. That's just a personal thing. It will help. It will help you guys. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it, but definitely do it if you've got someone. Parties also is really helpful, like partying up with people, just calling out like where they are, and you know all these little tactics will help. Just basically what you want to do is get every little thing and put it together as if it was like a package or something. Like it's a weird little analogy I've got, but just every little thing will get you to that M.O.A.B. Like, you know, them 2 assists, or your friend calling out there's one on the like in your spawn or something. Every little thing will help you. So make sure when it comes to maps, you know, learning the maps is definitely one of the best things. You know, spawns, domination I think is the easiest, because you can predict the spawns easier. You know what Modern Warfare 3 is like, but yeah, you can definitely predict the spawns easier. So play domination. I think it goes on for longer. You know, there's no kill cap like team deathmatch, so it is easier. And you know, also another tip I use is I personally have Elite, and I think the lobbies you get on Elite are much harder, because you get a lot of, you know, clans and, let's just say, tryhards. I mean, I'm not one to talk. I've just got like double web with an ACR, but you do get a lot of like better players, if you like. So yeah, turn DLC off. I always find that helps. You get, you know, I think worse lobbies, but yeah, that will help. And yeah, as for maps, just run, like, never. There are some spots in maps you just never want to go to, so learn them spots. And I'll probably make another tips video for a couple of things I left out, but yeah, see you guys later.